Cool, 582nd in the world. Not too bad. Hello everyone. Welcome to my third ever stream. We're on it. We're here to have a good time. We're here for around an hour. We'll do 2 races. Unfortunately, that's all the time I've got for tonight. But I thought while I have some time to race, we may as well put it online. So, going into the next race, I really hope that Gran Turismo pairs me with the A+ lobbies. Sometimes they like to trial me out in the A lobbies just because of my A rating, and then when they see that you do well, then they throw you into the A+ lobbies for the next race. So for the second race at least, we should have a very tight race. For the first race, maybe just opening up a gap, killing it, but at least, you know, coming first helps us get to that A+ rating, and we're very close. We're very close to getting that A+ rating, so we just need to push. We'll get there, and then all of our races that we join will be, you know, top tier races. So I'll be pretty stoked with that. I'm just calibrating on the hard tires. I haven't raced all day, so just getting into the groove of things. Don't want to go onto the mediums because we're going to do the first lap of this race on the hards. That seems to be the strategy in general. So I just want to, you know, get a really good first out lap. And when we get a really good first out lap, especially because we're used to the hards compared to practicing on the mediums and then moving to the hards, those small marginal differences really help you open up a gap on the first lap, I would say. That's assuming we start in first. It's really assuming we start in first. I have no idea if we are going to start in first. Hopefully, Gran Turismo pairs us with the A+ lobbies. Nearly went very deep there. Had to slam on the brakes. There we go. A little bit of pace. We're not going to finish this lap necessarily, just because there's not enough time left before the race. But hey, doesn't matter. We're on the hard tires. It's not like we're trying to set a personal best here anyway. Almost a decent exit, but I grabbed a handful of throttle mid-corner and it really made the rear end step out quite a bit. Those slow corners, I really need to, I guess, learn the art of them. Find the right amount of rotation coming out of them and then going onto the exit, because those slow corners are really about power delivery. In a slow corner like that, you know, getting on full throttle just a tenth sooner makes a huge difference. So you always want to focus on those slow corners. Otherwise, you can lose a lot of time by not cutting the slow corners much and by not getting on the gas early enough. Great stuff. We are paired with a few A+ drivers, which means we're not starting in first. So we're going to get a good race on our hands. Let's see what tires the guys are going to start on. I'm seeing quite a few people switch to hards, so we'll be on the hard tires as well. What I'm really looking to do is same tire strategy as the rest, because I want to race. I don't want to race by myself. You know, I was thinking about it. Of course you race to win, but a lot of the time I'm really just looking for a good race. Hey, and we've got Affinity Racing in the lobby as well, with a 159.6. Cool, so we are going to start in 5th. I wonder if Affinity is starting on the mediums. I know he's currently streaming right now, but I don't want to leave my screen right now to go see what tire choice he has. But it doesn't matter. If he does stay out on the mediums and get some advantage, maybe we have a race on our hands. Because I know he's used that strategy previously. I am all the way, +5 brake bias. You should see currently where we are standing. On the little red block is our gap to first place. And then we've got a split timer between us and 4th and us and 6th. That shows where we are. If you're just streaming in, hello Yakubi. Are we best buddies? I'm already panting like a dog because I'm nervous. No need to tell me to do that. Welcome to the stream. If you're just joining, hopefully we're going to get some good racing. Alright. Seems like the guys ahead of me are on the hards for sure, because otherwise they would have gapped me quite a bit. Maybe the driver in first is not on the hards. Oops. Off the gas a bit too much, and then I got loads of rotation there. So I ended up cutting the corner a tad bit, which meant I had to get off the gas. But not to worry, I mean, they haven't pulled away from us. Driver behind me goes off. So at least we don't have to look back as well as forwards. Grab a handful of throttle there. Rear stepping out a little bit. Hello, Jess Bravery. Thanks for joining the stream. Timothy, welcome. Oh, you watched some of my shorts. Amazing. I hope you like them. I'll read the rest of your chat while I'm not trying to keep it together on a corner. Here we go for the apex. Nice. Yeah. South African then, I'm guessing. Oh, Van der Westhuizen says it all. Thanks, Timothy. Thanks, Jess. Ooh, on the edge there. Okay, we're going into pits now. You guys not going into pits? I think first place is on mediums. Very good chance first place is on mediums. Alright. Oha Arya. Hello. And welcome to the stream. Send star for two Jules. Thank you very much for the star. Alright, so Gran Turismo makes it mandatory for us to change tire compound. So we're on the mediums now. And this is the tire compound we'll stay on for the rest of the race, because the mediums last basically the whole race. 9 laps, easily. You know, they kind of start to taper off at the end, but really nothing terrible. So overall, I think we're in a net 5th position. Just a few guys in front of us haven't pit. But that really means we need to get past the German driver, Lumpy Goat, very quickly. Otherwise, we're probably going to be slowed down by them. Well, let's see. If they gap us, then at least we can benefit from their slipstream. But I'm feeling pretty confident that we've got the pace on them. See how my confidence pans out. Confidence. Gap is currently 0.5 to Lumpy Goat. 0.4. So we definitely caught up a tiny bit there. Oh, very sneaky. He's very subtly trying to evade me and get me out of his slipstream. Nice rotation in that corner there, and it shows by how much we caught up to Lumpy Goat. Oh yes, 0.36 seconds is the gap now. What do you guys think? Will I be able to get past? I think so. It's not going to be easy. Need to cut this corner as much as we can. Yes, on the gas. Nice. 0.27 is the gap now. Whoa, where did that guy go? He turned right on a left turn. Don't know what he was trying, but that's not the direction of the track. Alright, well, some guys try to do the overcut, it seems, because look, they're coming out of the pits. This is going to be unfortunate for us. The Russian driver, oh, no space on the inside, unfortunately. So now I'm dependent on either getting past him as quickly as I can or hoping that he gets past Lumpy Goat so that I can try again. Damn. And I think his mediums are a little bit cold because we're catching him pretty easily. I'm like having to slow down here quite a lot. Cut that corner a bit too much. Have to get off the gas. Oh, Russian driver made a mistake. Nice rotation there. Okay, well, Lumpy Goat is now 1 second ahead, which means we're not going to get any slipstream benefit from them. So if we catch up, it's going to be on pure pace. Yeah, 1.1 seconds now. Not ideal. And let's not forget that the Russian driver is half a tenth behind me. Half a second, sorry. Nice. Caught Lumpy Goat just by a tenth over there. We're almost within that 1 second gap. Almost. He's hugging the wall so tightly. He's really desperate to get me out of his slipstream. Nice rotation in the corner there. We want to cut the apex a little bit more there than what we did. Pretty much dead even in that section. The gap stayed 1.2 the entire time. Cut that corner a little bit too much. But we are closing in. Nice. Half a tenth gain there. Went deep. Come on. Like this inside. Get on the gas. And the Russian driver behind me has pretty much stayed in the half a tenth gap. So let's see. Can Lumpy Goat put down this kind of a lap consistently? Ooh, Russian makes a mistake behind me. That's gonna definitely hurt him. Get him out of our slipstream. Matteo GT with the fastest lap, 159.6. That is flying. Lumpy Goat is actually opening up a gap on me, very slightly. And that, quite frankly, isn't acceptable. I need to pull it together. I'm not setting my best laps either, to be honest, so I know I've got more pace in me. Oh, we got a really good exit there. Closing in on the German again. Very good. It's kind of a push and a pull, but it's kind of one step forward, two steps back compared to the German, unfortunately, at this point in time. Let's try to do a little more. Very good there. So overall on this lap, gained 0.2 on the German. 2 minute point 169. That's decent. I would say that's pretty decent. Ooh, German with a big slide there. We're slowly closing in again. The gap is now 1.2 seconds. And I can tell you one thing, he's definitely seeing that I'm closing the gap. And that will put a little bit of pressure on him. That slide is going to cost me. We were below the 1.2 seconds there, but got on the gas because I thought now's the time, but it cost us. Vladimir is also staying very close behind us. Mistake there from the German. But it wasn't really my best execution either, so damn, it really is push and pull with this driver. He's very consistent. That requires me to be very consistent too. Jeez, nearly lost it there really badly. It gave the Russian behind me a chance to catch up. I think if we were in the slipstream of Lumpy Goat, man, we would really struggle to overtake them. Because they're clearly consistent and they've clearly got the pace. Yeah, we're still going. Gap's down back to 1.5 again, so if we didn't make that mistake, we might have been in the slipstream. Using the full track width there. I wonder if Lumpy's got if he's got a little bit more tire wear than me, because it doesn't make sense how on not my best lap ever, we're still catching up. That was good. That was really fast through there. Let's see what our lap time is overall. Jeez. Still faster than lap 6. With that big of a mistake, we would have been on a flyer. Ah, the Russian was right on my tail there. I do take it very cautious through that turn 1 and 2 because it's very easy to spin out there. .4 seconds, come on. 2 laps left. It's not going to be enough. But we definitely have to defend against the Russian. It's keeping me very honest. Look at him. 3/10 behind me. He's close. Oh, geez. If I could get in the slipstream of Lumpy Goat, then at least I have to worry about the Russian behind me a little bit less. Because he's definitely benefiting from my slipstream. Don't go for the dive. You're too far back. Whoa, look at that. Ooh, we're within 1.1 seconds there. Okay. Am I going defensive here? I'm probably going to hug the inside. No. Threw me off. It worked very well. Oh, he made a mistake. There's still a chance for us. 2 laps left. Need to chase him. I think he's got 1 lap fresher mediums than I do as well. So it's not going to be an easy task. Currently falling behind. Big aggressive slide there cost me. Way too much rotation there. Oof. Okay. Well. Seems like we're not going to be able to catch him. But I'm not giving up just yet. I'm also overdriving the car right now. I can feel it. Because I'm very eager to try and catch him. Extremely eager. There we go. Another example of overdriving the car. Does me no justice. Are we going to come out in front of Affinity Racing? Looks like we are. Well, we started in 5th and we're still in 5th, so we were actually for quite a lot of the race in a net 4th position, which was pretty good. If we didn't make that mistake, I mean, The Russian did very well to put me under pressure and make me go defensive very late and miss my breaking point. So it's definitely a racecraft move to be learned from. There we go. Basically, at the end. That last lap of ours at 2:03. Really not very good. Pace dropped off quite a lot. But obviously we made a mistake on that lap. But there's always next race. We're going to probably run into the same guys. So I'm very eager to try and give it a good run on the next race. Okay, push a little bit wide there. But fortunately we've got big open space between us and the driver behind, so I didn't really have to try very hard to recover from that. Just gradually get off the throttle and save it. Nice 5th place finish. I'm pretty decently happy with that. Let's see, can we do better in the next race? I definitely think we can. I'm going to get some opportunity to set faster qualifying time as well. So I'm going to hop straight onto the mediums. And then definitely try put down a lap or two. So we finished in 5th. There we go, everyone's done. So we're going to get a decent amount of qualifying time here. Alright. Let's go, let's go. Let's put on the mediums. Let's put on the mediums. Move the brake pads all the way up. Alright. Unfortunately, we won't get 3 qualifying laps. 6 minutes won't be enough. But we'll get 2 for sure. Easily get 2 opportunities to set a qualifying lap. Didn't open that corner up enough there. If I did, would have got a really great exit on that high speed run. Because that's a really big flat out corner. And if you set yourself up really well there, man, you can take that corner. You can get a really good high speed on there. And really shave off a lot of lap time by prioritizing the exit. That was a pretty good exit on the hairpin there as well. This isn't a whopper of a lap, but we're calibrating as this is our first lap. I think on our second lap we have a good shot of beating our personal best. Let's see, I'd like to break into the 159.2s. I'd be really happy if we do that. 159.1, 159.2. If we get into there, I'd be super happy. Right now, let's see what our lap time is going to be. fairly decent exit for the next lap as well. Not focused on... Okay, 159.731. It's a decent first lap. We've got one more lap left to try and beat our lap time before the race starts. Nice rotation there in the S's. Feeling good so far. And we're ahead, 2/10 already. Still gonna have to find more time though. .3 at the moment. Pretty good exit there. Climbing again to that 3/10 gap. We're still gonna have to find more time though if I want to beat my 159.4. Slow on the exit there. Very slow on the exit. And that means, sadly, we're definitely not going to beat our personal best. Big slide. All right. So we had nothing to lose there, but everything to gain. Because if I got just one more 10th, then we would have been ready. But we are going to be starting on the hards again. So let me shift to the hards. I'd be very curious to know where we're losing time. So let me change to the hards in the meantime. And then let's load... Oh, this is currently not my best lap. It's about a 10th behind my best lap, but I'd like to see where we're losing time compared to the best. Seems like, let's have a look and change the view to this. So, looking at the middle of the screen, if I don't set the car distance, so here they get a pretty decent exit, but the first turn they gain quite a lot, almost a car and a half's length ahead of us. 1.5 seconds, oh, 0.15 seconds. That's quite a lot. So we're losing a decent amount of time there. I'm going to practice that first turn just a little bit, because I know I'm very cautious there. That's mainly because it's very easy to make a mistake there, you know. If you go wide, or you get just a little bit too much rotation, then you've got a big slide into the corner. I'm on the hards right now, but still, the principle applies. Even if we're on the racing hards, the braking point is roughly the same. So I'm going to try to brake as late as I can, yeah. Yeah, so I'll need to brake just a tad bit earlier than that. Otherwise, you're just off the track. Maybe I could have got on the brakes a little bit more, but we'll see. All right. We're in the race. Let's see where we're starting. 6th place? Yeah. I'm going for top 5, for sure. I'm definitely going for top 5. Tiwa Louis, the Belgian driver, Matteo Garcia, the driver in second. He is fast. He is very fast. But when he's behind me, he struggles to overtake me. I've seen this happen in the last race. So hopefully we can at least overtake the Belgian driver in front of us. Double check we're on the hards. Yeah, we're good. Let's see what the other people are starting on. Matteo is on the mediums. Condor is on the mediums. Unfortunately, that's all I can see. I can't see anyone else. Garcia's on the hards. He's in front of us. I wonder what TYR Louis, he's on the hards as well. Cool. That's all we needed to know. We can have a good race with Louis. See if we can go for an overtake. I reckon we definitely can. At the very least, let's get some close following going on. Because his lap time is very similar to mine. 159.3 and I'm a 159.4. The other guys, they're all below the 159. So they've got some serious pace. Some very serious pace. Wouldn't mind being that fast. But we're not there yet. We'll get there. If you're just joining, welcome to the stream. This is our second race for the evening. Also our last race. We have limited time to race tonight, but while we have time, I'm going to give you the best possible race I can. And that's going to start by putting some pressure on TYR Louis in front of us. Let's see what we can do with them. I really want to get very close very early on, because if we can do that, then we've got the slipstream. Hopefully we don't have to worry about the driver behind us, because that can be problematic. I don't want to have to slow down from the driver ahead of me and still have to look backwards. So if we put down some good consistent laps and hope that the guys in front of us are also fast, then maybe we'll have a good battle. Okay, well, didn't expect that to happen in the first turn, but it shows how easy it is to go off in the first turn. Okay, Matteo in front of us. They're on the mediums. Him and Garcia. We don't have to worry about really trailing them, but look at the driver behind us, so close. You can't see it in the radar, but he's right on my tail. You can see it on the gap, 0.1 seconds behind. Incredibly close. So I'm probably going to have to go defensive in the hairpin. He is so close. I'm definitely going defensive in the hairpin. Nice. Good exit there. We managed to keep him behind us. The drivers on the mediums are gapping us. I think only the Russian ahead is on the hards. Very big slide there. Jeez. That's going to cost us. He's so close. Gave me the bump draft. Obviously know that now is not the time to try and go for overtakes. Woo! Hard at it. What position can we recover to? We're gonna have to put on the mediums. We've got serious damage on the car as well. Let's see. What can we do? What can we do? Yeah, a few guys are in the pits now, but geez. We're gonna have to play catch up. We're gonna have to overtake a few people. Hopefully we can. It's not easy to overtake on this on this race and car combo, just because the slipstream makes it very hard to follow closely. You lose a lot of downforce, but it makes it incredibly fun. The gap to 13th place is currently 4.5 seconds. So now it's playing catch up. Seeing how close we can get. That was a really unfortunate spin there, but it was definitely due to, I think, all of the pressure that driver was putting on behind me. He definitely had the pace on me, or at least maybe I was making quite a few mistakes there. Currently we've gained 7 tenths on the drivers ahead, so we're catching up again. there is hope yet that we won't finish in last. We're definitely catching up. Hopefully they don't bump draft each other to open up a gap on me. But I doubt that they'll be working together that way. Pretty decent exit there. Condor with the fastest lap. Matteo with the fastest lap after that. 159.8, that's a really fast lap, man. Very conservative there, but it's okay. We're calibrating. A few guys going into the pits now. Where will we come out relative to them? Ahead, it seems. Gap is currently 3.6 seconds. So those three drivers are ahead of us. We're catching up to them. Very soon we're going to have a battle on our hands. I think they're probably slowing each other down as well. Good chance that they're battling. They're in our sights now. Oh yes, I see a position change. 12th, 11th just went up to 10th. Wonder if it was due to a mistake, but the gap is now 2.2 seconds, so there is an opportunity yet. Nice. 2/10 gain just in that hairpin. We are catching up. No one behind us, at least no one close. Some dirty driving going on there, by the looks of it. Okay, 1.8 seconds. We're catching up to the French driver, but I wonder what our pace difference is compared to the British ahead of them. Because the British driver in 10th, they're still quite a distance away. There goes Garcia, and he's got serious pace, so we're gonna have to watch out for them. We're really gonna have to watch out for Garcia. Hopefully we can overtake the driver ahead before Garcia catches up to us. Ooh, driver bites the dust. So easy to go off in that corner, man. Ooh, so much rotation there. Had to counter steer so much. .4 seconds. We are closing in. Definitely closing into the French driver. On the limit there. 1.2 seconds now. I can feel it. I can feel we're close. It's only a matter of time until we're in the slipstream. We're in the slipstream now, 0.97 seconds. That's good. We are catching up now. That gap to Garcia behind us has stayed 1.5 seconds. And let me remind you, they've qualified with a 1:58. So they are fast. And the fact that that gap is staying the same, I feel like our pace this lap has been pretty good. Oh, yes. Good through the chicane there. Gap is now 9/10. Ooh, even less. 2 minute 2:51. It's a decent-ish lap. Nothing amazing, but it's good enough. On for a personal best lap as well. So we really did good in those last S-curves. We're nice and close now. I can see 8th, I can see 7th. Something can come from this, surely. It's going to be really hard to overtake the French driver because he's got the slipstream of the British driver ahead of him. So we're not really going to gain on the straights. Our only hope really is to force them into a mistake. Really make them feel some pressure. Kind of like that, but there's no space, unfortunately. I don't want to battle him for too long because then Garcia is going to come into the mix. So I better bump draft him and hope that he goes through this corner quickly. Yes, thankfully he did. Mistake from him. There we go. That's what we were hoping for. Nice. Okay, so now we need to get onto Russ. And hopefully Garcia spends a little bit of time struggling to get past the French driver behind us. I hugged the inside just in case the French driver behind us wanted to show a nose. Okay, so now we're 9/10 behind Russ. Feeling confident that we'll be able to catch up to them. Now 7/10. I don't think that R8 is very fast on this track. Six tenths. On for a personal best lap time again. Tiny bit too much throttle there. That's why the rear end stepped up. But nothing major. Gap is still 6/10. Russ doing the most to try and get us out of his slipstream. It's not going to help you, sir. There you go. I'm pretty stoked with this. 0.5 seconds and gaining. Look at that, even quicker through that 130R. Oh, right on his tail now. I suspect he's going to do some evasive maneuvers to keep me out of his slipstream. It's subtle, but he's doing it. He's definitely doing it. 0.3 seconds is the gap now. Went deep there. It's going to hurt him. Oh, he's going to touch the grass. Just, but he's tapped off so that he didn't make a mistake. Goes deep there. This is kind of going to suck. Is that Garcia right behind me? Oh no. Can we keep Garcia behind us? Oh jeez. He's got so much pace. Now I really have to be fast and consistent. But I think because it's so hard to follow, we stand a chance of keeping him behind us. Not like that. Oh, save the slide. We're gonna have to play catch up again. Jeez. 3 laps left. If you just touch the curb a little bit, really hurts you. Oh gosh, 1.9 seconds to gain again, but we can do it. In 3 laps, I feel pretty confident that we can. Tires are still slippery, but they should be good after this corner. TYR Louis, now on our tail. Someone that we're going to have to worry about as well. Can't go for the move. He was too far behind. Russ with a mistake. He's going to have dirty tires now too. What's happening? Yeah, I need to get by. Oh, I'm being pushed from the back. Is Russ's tires finished or something? Why is he going so slow? There's going to be opportunity here. We just had to go past as quickly as we could, because we need to gain on Albandi again. Not many laps left to gain. Oh, that was a hard dive. That was a really hard dive. I don't know if that was clean, but let's see. Maybe we can work together to catch Albandi. Okay, well, the opportunity was there, so I took it. You got a slightly better exit. Are we going to go side by side into 130R? He's going to have dirty tires now. There is a battle going on, yeah. Battle for 9th place. Okay, the Audi is out of the mix now. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure we had the pace to catch up to Albandi, but our battle is now with the Belgian driver. Okay, so he goes very defensive. We need to spend the next few corners sizing him up. Seeing where we're quicker, where they might make mistakes. There we go, that's a mistake. So they could do that again next lap. So they don't use all the exit there. Could be potential for us. Goes deep there. Perhaps on the next lap we can make a move there. Let's see, maybe we can stick nice and close on the spoon curve. Last time they made a mistake going into the spoon curve. That's very slow. Oh, leaving a lot of pace on the table there. So much pace. The bad line kind of screwed me over, but we'll catch up. Gap is only 0.6. We'll definitely catch up, but it's going to limit where we can make the move. Ha! 1.3 seconds is the gap now. No, come on. We're falling apart. How close is Russ? Not close enough to be worried. Greedy on the gas there. I really want to catch up to Louis. Oh, we're gaining, but it's just not enough. We've definitely got the pace, but it just isn't enough. We're within the slipstream gap now. I guess our only hope for position higher than 9th now is for those two to battle, one of them to make a mistake or to slow each other down drastically. That was a perfect exit there. Look at the gap now, 7/10. Man, we were definitely catching, but we're just too far behind to do anything with it. Mistake. He's gonna have dirty tires. And potentially a penalty. No penalty. Oh, he went so far off the track. No penalty. Damn. All right. Yeah, this track shows my weaknesses, I think. Especially because I like to explore the limits. So then you put a wheel on the grass and it really hurts you. But hey, that was all right. If you're still watching, thank you very much for sticking around and watching me go around a track in a car. It was really fun. This is my final race for the evening. So have a good evening, everyone. Thanks for supporting the channel. And I will see you guys in my next stream.